Hey friends, welcome back here with another video. So I'm really just posting after a really long time, but let's just do it. So I began my journey of university back in 2022. I got admitted into one of my favorite universities, and it was a great honor for me. So since then, it has been 2 years, 4 semesters, and over these 4 semesters, I have maintained a CGPA of 3.74, and I have also been able to achieve consistently in each of these 4 semesters the Dean's List of Honors certificates. So here they are: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So today I'm going to share with you one of the most important secrets, and that is just paying attention in class. So over the years, I found lots of benefits of paying attention in class. So one of the most important benefits that I ever felt for myself was that I was able to have a much greater understanding of the subject matter compared to my classmates who were not paying attention. Most teachers are highly experienced people, and they have a great skill and command at just giving you the knowledge and making you understand it. So they take you from step 0 all the way up to where you need to be, and it's just really easy doing it with the help of a teacher. And in comparison, whenever I just learn myself, it just especially when I start from level 0 myself, that is a lot harder, and I never really get the same level of understanding about those topics unless I put in really hard effort. So yep, understanding. So paying attention in class really just helps you understand those topics better. When you try to understand topics on your own, there is just an overload of information, or there is a severe lack of information. Paying attention in class really does help you with having a better understanding of whatever the subject knowledge is. So the second benefit that I feel about paying attention in class is that it saves me a lot of time compared to other students. So what most people do is that, like, you are coming to the classroom, you can't really leave the class, you have to contain yourself within that classroom, and you have nothing else that you can do besides paying attention to the teacher. Like, I mean, you could scroll your phone, you could talk to your friends, you could go to sleep, but those are not really productive things to do, right? So the most productive thing that you can do while you are in that classroom is to actually focus on what the teacher is saying and what are they trying to make you understand. So I've seen lots of students who just don't really pay attention. They're like constantly scrolling their phones or talking to friends, or just imagine a student who pays attention in class versus a student who does not pay attention in class. The student who does pay attention in class spends those 80 minutes learning about the subject information. That student will then go home, and after a few days, maybe that day, maybe after a few days, that student will probably review that topic. And because they paid attention in class, they know the foundation is formed, they know the basics, and now the review is going to take them one step ahead. And because they know the foundation, they don't need to build it once again, right? Whereas compare this student to the student who does not pay attention. For that student, the student just wasted those 80 minutes, they have no foundation, now they are trying to build the foundation. Whereas the student who did pay attention is now trying to build a building over that foundation. When I reviewed the topics that I had understood already in class, I spent about 30 minutes to 1 hour. So let's just do worst case scenario, 60 minutes, right? 1 hour, 60 minutes. So I spent 80 minutes in the classroom trying to understand it, and then I spent 60 minutes at home trying to reinforce it. So that's like 140 minutes of investment of time, right? So, and then you have, on the other hand, the student who is not paying attention. And I've been through a few lectures in my life where I had to learn topics on my own, and I would spend anywhere from 3 to 5 hours just trying to build the foundation. So again, let's just do the worst case scenario, 5 hours. And we're not really counting in the time of that class because that time was just wasted. So you spend like 3 to 5 hours, like 5 hours is like, I don't know, 5 times 6 is 36, 300 minutes versus 140. So the student who did not pay attention is spending 300 minutes just trying to build the foundation, whereas the student who did pay attention spends just 60 minutes or 140 minutes if you include the time of the class to reinforce it, to build the foundation and then reinforce it and then build a building on top of it. So who's more productive? Ask yourself this question: who's more productive? Who's using their time wisely? Who's a fool and who's the smart kid? Like, you know. So I mean, it just saves a lot of time, and you could just use this time to save. Like it's like paying attention just saves like half the time, more than half the time. So you could just spend those 150, 160 minutes anywhere. If you just try to save this time in every class, you can see how much it tends to add up. It's like domino effect, the compounding effect, all these things come into play. Alright, so the final benefit that I have felt deeply about paying attention in class is something that I call the nerd effect. The idea is that when you are paying attention constantly, regularly, consistently in all of your lectures, teachers recognize that you are emitting a sort of an energy which just tells them that you are the kind of serious student. When teachers recognize and feel this energy coming from you, you're in their good books instantly. There are a lot of favorite student perks that teachers have for their favorite students or for the students who are really serious. Favorite students get a lot of perks from their teachers, and this could be something as simple as maybe just a more detailed answer. It could even be something really big like life advice or career advice or referrals into the job market or anything like that. They could even help you set up your startup, your business, your career, anything. The nerd effect really helps you build connections and meaningful, real life, long-lasting, long-term connections with your teachers. So yeah, that is how paying attention in class can really get you ahead of your classmates. Sorry, classmates. But yeah, it can, really, it can. It's a superpower. So go build it yourself. So this was how paying attention in class has helped me achieve my academic goals consistently and with great ease. The system of paying attention in class has helped me in getting a better understanding of the topic, saving about 50% of my time, and building long-term and meaningful connections with my teachers, also getting perks from them time to time. And I believe that by paying attention, you can really just get a jump start and sort of the unfair advantage over the average student and really just achieve your academic goals really easily. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and help me grow. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.